Welcome to Module 6, Sustainable Living and Circular Thinking. In this module, we'll dive into how our daily consumption habits, like fast fashion, contribute to environmental issues. We'll also explore how circular economy models and upcycling can help reduce waste. Let's discover ways to live more sustainably while promoting a circular economy. Fast fashion contributes significantly to environmental pollution, with large amounts of waste generated from cheaply produced clothing. Our consumption habits, like buying more than we need, are harming the planet. By exploring sustainable alternatives, we can help reduce the negative impact and create a more mindful, eco-friendly fashion culture. A circular economy is an innovative model where waste is minimized, and products are designed for reuse, repair, and recycling. This system helps reduce the need for raw materials and cuts down on waste, making our planet more sustainable. Instead of take, make, dispose, we aim for reduce, reuse, recycle. For the activity, upcycle old items into something useful, art, a functional item, or a gift. For the group task, create a zero-waste starter kit with eco-friendly alternatives to reduce waste. Let's take action and lead the way to sustainable living, turning ideas into reality. Fast fashion refers to the rapid production of inexpensive, trendy clothing meant to be worn just a few times before being discarded. It's driven by constant consumer demand for the latest styles, often at the expense of the environment and workers. Let's dive into its impact. Fast fashion leads to overconsumption, encouraging us to buy more than we actually need. This contributes to pollution, as dyes and chemicals from production pollute water bodies. Not to mention, 85% of textiles end up in landfills or are incinerated, causing more waste. Fast fashion also exploits labor, relying on underpaid workers in unsafe conditions to produce clothing quickly and cheaply. This creates a cycle of inequality and poor working environments for millions globally, all while the environment bears the brunt. Did you know that making just one cotton shirt uses over 2,700 liters of water? That's enough for one person to drink for 2.5 years. This shows the environmental toll fast fashion has on our planet. Now, let's think about how we can reduce this impact. Consumption is the act of buying and using goods and services. While it's a part of daily life, the way we consume affects the planet. Let's explore the environmental costs of overconsumption, starting with how it impacts our natural resources and contributes to waste. Overconsumption depletes our natural resources, meaning we use up more than what the earth can replenish. It increases waste, filling landfills with products we no longer need. The production of these goods also produces excessive greenhouse gases, further driving climate change. Overconsumption generates pollution in many forms, such as plastic and textile waste. These materials often end up in our oceans, harming wildlife and ecosystems. The sheer volume of goods we consume is directly tied to environmental degradation in many ways, making it crucial to reduce our consumption. Let's think about how much we really need. How many items in your wardrobe have you worn only once or never? This is a great reminder to reassess our consumption habits. Reducing unnecessary purchases can have a lasting positive impact on the environment. Let's start thinking sustainably. A circular economy is a system that aims to keep products and materials in use for as long as possible. Unlike the traditional linear economy, which follows a take, make, use, throw away pattern, a circular economy focuses on reusing, repairing, and recycling products to minimize waste. In a linear economy, products are made, used, and discarded, which leads to waste. In contrast, a circular economy involves a more sustainable process: design, use, reuse, repair, recycle. This approach ensures that materials stay in circulation, helping to reduce resource depletion and environmental impact. The circular economy offers multiple benefits. It reduces waste by promoting reuse and recycling, conserves valuable energy and resources, and even creates green jobs. By shifting our mindset to circular thinking, we can contribute to a more sustainable and environmentally friendly future. To practice circular living, start with small changes in your daily routine. Buy second-hand items or swap clothes with friends, choose reusable products like bottles and bags, and repair broken items instead of tossing them. Rent or borrow things you rarely use instead of buying them. Circular living extends beyond personal habits to community initiatives. You can participate in clothing swap events, borrow tools and games from a library of things, or use refill stations for cleaning and personal care products. These models reduce waste and foster a culture of sharing and reusing. Now it's your turn. Think of 3 circular economy ideas that could be implemented in your school or home. Could you start a clothing swap event? Set up a refill station? Or find new ways to reuse items around your space? Let's get creative and make a difference. By integrating circular living into our lives, we help reduce waste, conserve resources, and create a more sustainable world. Start small, think big, and encourage others to follow suit. Together, we can make circular living the new norm for a healthier planet. Upcycling is the art of creatively reusing waste materials to create something new and useful. It's a fantastic way to reduce waste and encourage creativity, while also saving money. You can transform old items into something beautiful or functional, giving them a second life. Let's explore some examples. Here are a few simple examples of upcycling. Turn an old t-shirt into a tote bag, use tin cans as pen holders, or repurpose plastic bottles into plant pots. These ideas show how everyday waste can be transformed into something useful or decorative with just a little creativity. Upcycling offers many benefits. It helps reduce waste by keeping materials out of landfills, encourages creative thinking, and saves money. Rather than buying new, you can make use of what you already have, transforming everyday objects into something unique and valuable. Let's think about what we can upcycle next. Upcycling isn't just for home projects, it's also gaining popularity in art and design. Many artists and designers now use upcycled materials to create bags, furniture, and even fashion collections. It's amazing to see how trash can be transformed into treasures with a little creativity and vision. It's time to get creative. Choose an old item from home, like unused clothes, jars, shoes, or newspapers. Your challenge is to think of a new purpose for it. With safe materials, decorate or modify it into something useful or beautiful. Let's see how we can turn waste into wonders. Before you start, take a photo of the item. Once you've finished your upcycled creation, snap an after photo. This will help you tell the story of how you transformed something old into something new. Sharing your journey can inspire others to try upcycling too. Once your upcycled item is ready, share your story with your class or create a poster. Explain what you made, how you did it, and why it matters. Your creativity can encourage others to rethink waste and find new ways to reduce it in their own lives. Want to take it further? Host a mini upcycling fair at school. Showcase your projects, exchange ideas, and inspire your community. It's a fun way to celebrate creativity, sustainability, and teamwork, while showing that small actions can make a big impact. Let's get started. In this group challenge, you'll work as a team to design a zero-waste starter kit. Think of someone starting a low-waste lifestyle, like a student, traveler, or office worker. Your mission is to make a useful, practical kit to help reduce everyday waste. Let's get brainstorming. First, choose your kit recipient. Then, select 5 to 7 reusable items that would help them reduce waste. Think of items like cloth bags, bamboo cutlery, or refillable bottles. Write down each item's materials, purpose, and environmental benefits. Together, you'll shape a kit that supports sustainable habits. Now it's time to showcase your kit. You can create a poster, a mock display, or a presentation. Once all teams share, we'll vote on the most practical, creative, and eco-friendly kit. Remember, it's not just about cool items, it's about inspiring real change in everyday life. Finally, reflect together. Which items were hardest to replace with zero-waste alternatives? Why? This discussion helps us understand real-world challenges and sparks ideas for future solutions. Your teamwork today is a step toward building a cleaner, greener future. Let's explore real businesses already using circular economy ideas. Companies like Patagonia repair and resell clothes, The Body Shop offers refill stations, and TerraCycle recycles hard-to-recycle waste. Rent the Runway lets people rent clothes instead of buying. These brands show that sustainability can be smart, stylish, and practical. These brands help reduce waste, save resources, and inspire others to rethink consumption. Circular models extend product life, cut pollution, and support greener choices. By supporting such companies, we help drive change toward a more sustainable economy. Imagine if more businesses followed these steps, our environmental impact would shrink. Now it's your turn. Find a local brand or business practicing sustainability or circular thinking. It could be a shop that refills products, repairs items, or recycles creatively. Share your discovery with the class. Let's build a collection of inspiring examples right from our community. Happy exploring and learning. You've explored the hidden costs of fast fashion and overconsumption. You learned how circular economy models keep resources in use longer, and how upcycling transforms old items into something new. These ideas show us that small actions can lead to big change. Now, it's time to commit to a greener lifestyle. Let's make it official. Repeat this pledge with me. I pledge to buy only what I need, reuse what I can, and reduce waste wherever possible. I will support circular economy ideas in my community. This promise is a powerful first step towards protecting our planet. Together, we can make a difference. Your journey continues. Use your Zero Waste Kit for 7 days and record what you learn. Start an upcycling corner or a circular club at school. Encourage family and friends to rethink how they consume. Remember, every choice matters, and together, we can shape a sustainable future. Let's get started. Congratulations on completing Module 6. You've discovered how circular thinking transforms waste into opportunity. Keep using your creativity to upcycle, reduce waste, and inspire others. Remember, sustainable living isn't just an idea, it's a lifestyle. Stay curious, keep sharing, and lead the way towards a greener, circular future. You've got this.